Hey, welcome back to Beer Geek Beer Reviews, and I will tell you this much: we are doing the platforms Yammy. This is what they're calling a sweet potato ale, and it says lightly spiced caramel and smooth malts, 2-row Munich 2 C15. I'm thinking Carafa 15, Cariform. Acidulated, hops, Galena, yeast, American ale, adjunct, sweet potato, molasses, spice blend, and flaked oats. Comes in at a whopping 7.7 at 12 ounces, Plato 16.7, and IBUs at 16. All the information is on the side of the can right here. I just wanted to give that little tidbit for you. It says right here you have the little fresh CLE beer. So fresh Cleveland beer. 9/11/17. Whether or not that's the best buy date or the canned on date, I don't know. Doesn't have any tidbit of information about that on the bottom of the can. This is a official Ohio craft brew. I just wanted to show that off as well. Platform Beer Company gives you all the tidbits of information on the side of the can. I love it for that. Let's go ahead and assess the beer, shall we? Because of the fact that the beer itself is over here. I don't have a platform glass, and unfortunately I had to use a other Cleveland Beer Company glass. So I decided to go ahead and use a Great Lakes glass. You can see, first and foremost, let me assess, shall we? There you go. There is the light through the glass. You got medium carbonation going on in there. But at the same time, that is a beautiful pumpkin orange. So let me come back over here. Even though that I'm out of the limelight, ISK. You heard my computer going off. Don't mind that. You can still say that this is like a pumpkin beer. Let me turn this way. And when I say turn this way, it's because of the fact that I don't like using other brewery glasses for other breweries, especially when I am doing a specific brewery. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have any platform glasses. As for Cleveland, I have the Great Lakes. I have some Market Garden glasses, but unfortunately, I don't have one of these glasses. I am very apt to the tulip glasses as well. But when you talk specifically pumpkin beers, sweet potato beers, holiday beers, etc., etc. And this is where I'm going with this, is because of the fact that you're getting into the realm of most people don't know that, like, the pumpkin pie that you grab up from your local Walmart. Let's start here. The pumpkin pie that you grab up from your local Walmart is primarily sweet potato. And if people didn't know that, now you know. Knowing is half the battle. Yes, I am that old. Anywho. Now, coming to the pumpkin beers. It's the same thing with the pumpkin beers. I mean, sweet potato, pumpkin, whatever. You're getting that same yam look. You're getting the same yam flavor, because of the fact that it's not that far different. And at the same time, when you're going to put in a buttload of spices, you're going to get that as well. So let's go ahead and assess, shall we? I've already ran over on the talking bit too much. But here is the beer. ISK. There you go. There you go. Let me run it back a couple of times. It does smell like a pumpkin pie beer. It really does. Oh, just stuck my nose in it just a hair. I mean, you're getting that pumpkin-esque flavor in the aroma, or pumpkin-esque flavor. The pumpkin-esque-ish aroma. You're getting the spice notes. You're getting the allspice. Let's just throw it out like that. Cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice. Maybe a little bit of clove. Maybe a little bit of nutmeg. Just the general holiday spices. So let's go ahead and taste. The only difference with this one compared to, say, your general pumpkin beers is it's more earthy. It is a little bit floral, where that's the big difference between pumpkin beers, or excuse me, pumpkin pie beers and pumpkin beers, is because of the fact that when you pick up a pumpkin beer and it says pumpkin ale, or, you know, pumpkin this, pumpkin that, you have to divide this into two categories, because when you get it and you taste it and it is a very over-the-top pumpkin pie spiced beer, put that in the pumpkin pie category. When you pick up a pumpkin beer and you taste it and it's more earthy, more floral, more gourdy, put that into the actual pumpkin category. Because pumpkin is a gourd. It's grown from the earth. It's very earthy. It's very herbal. It might be a little bit sweet. It might be a little bit fluorescent. Soft, smooth. I'm talking more flourish. In this case, that's exactly what this beer is. Don't get me wrong, by no means. I mean, there is a lot of spices here, but they're done right. They're not done over the top. I love sweet potatoes, and I also love pumpkin. So this beer alone I was just hoping, as soon as I picked up the can, if this is done right, it's going to be an A+ for me. This beer was done right, and it is an A+ for me. This is a very, very good, I'm going to put this under the category of spice beers and yam beers. So this is a very, very well done holiday beer for the Oktoberfest, Halloween, and I would even throw this as long as you can for the Thanksgiving season. I wouldn't do it any further than after that, only because of the fact that that's, you know, for these flavors, these spices, these notes in this beer, I would leave them here. It's not so sweet that you could say candy yams for Christmas. This is more earthy, more herbal, more grassy. That I would save it. I would put it back for Halloween, and I would put it back for Thanksgiving. But with that said, man, I've ran way too long over what I wanted to. So I will say peace, pros, deuce, and as always, rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys had this beer. Here from Ohio, from Erie, if you're in the platform distribution, let me know what you guys think about this beer right here, the Yammy. I love it. I absolutely love it. So with that said, man, peace, pros, deuce, and as always, rate, comment, subscribe. Hey, come back again for another said beer in said glass, and I will see you guys again later, man. Pros.